Look at the nonsense that Wikipedia is doing. So there have been people recently that noticed the internet from 2025 is a lot different than the internet from 2015. This is not even debatable. Like, everyone that has been using the internet for more than a decade is well aware about the drastic changes that have happened. And some of the most important changes is that whenever you go on a social media website, you notice that there's a lot of bots. In fact, my channel, like every single time I upload a video, within 2 or 3 seconds, I have a couple of cam girls that are spamming the comment section. I don't know how to get rid of them. Tried blocking, tried doing anything, but they're bots, right? They're attached to my channel. Sometimes I look at the comments after I upload the video. I see 9 comments. 4 of them are these cam girls. You go on Twitter, same shit. And then you realize that with advancements in AI, you can even go on Twitter, debate a spurg, and then you find out that they're a bot. So people are noticing this. Yeah, like there's more bots on the internet than ever before. And this is for 2 reasons. Number one, the advancement in technology, like the ability to have a ChatGPT-like bot, which talks like a real person and most people wouldn't even realize it. And the secondly is that the internet is becoming more integrated and more important in people's day-to-day lives. A lot of financial transactions are happening, a lot of marketing and promotion are happening, so there's like more interest in influencing the internet. Another interesting observation that people have is that the search engines, they don't work the way they used to. Like, you go and you try to find something that you could before, and now you simply can't. You know, like try using Google in order to find stuff that goes against climate change. Or stuff that, goes against the mandates during COVID. Like, the search engine is just burying those stories. It doesn't mean that they don't exist. It doesn't mean that there aren't places where people talk about them. But they're not taken by the algorithm. And so this is the dead internet theory. It's the idea that the internet is not like it used to be because it's not being driven grounds up, right? It's not like the people that use the internet, the ones that are now shaping the internet. It's actually being shaped by corporations and bots. And so Wikipedia says that this is a conspiracy theory. Translation. You need to suppress this wherever you see it, right? Like, this article isn't dedicated to the average person. This article is dedicated to the moderators, the fact checkers, right? Like the people that use Wikipedia as a source in order to justify the censorship for journalists, right? So let's see if it's actually a conspiracy theory, right? So the dead internet theory assesses that due to coordinated and intentional effort, the internet now consists mainly of bot activity and automated generated content, manipulated by algorithm curation to control the population and minimize organic human activity. Well, first of all, no one is saying that the effort is coordinated and intentional. Like, people are using the internet for a decade and they're noticing, like, hold on a little bit, there's a lot more bots and the search engine is kind of gay. Like, when you used to go on Google back in 2018 and you would type men can, and the autocomplete would be men can get pregnant, men can have periods. Like, let's be honest, is the autocomplete functioning because a huge chunk of the human population is actually searching whether or not men can get pregnant? Or is this part of Google Fairness? Google Fairness was something that was advertised by Google itself, that they wanted their search engines to be more equitable. Like, none of this is a conspiracy because it's out in the open. A conspiracy would require people to be working in the shadows, to be silent about it. You know, people go online and they notice that every single time there's a new movie, like, randomly bots are promoting the movie. Is it a intentional effort? Like, yes, it's part of marketing. Why wouldn't they do that? Why wouldn't Disney use bots, right? They pay for bots in order to promote their movie when they can. What do they have to lose? How is it a bad? Everyone does it, right? But they didn't used to do it a decade ago because the technology wasn't there. It was a lot difficult back then to create a bot that seems like an actual person that can interact at the levels that does now, and it would probably be a lot more expensive. Now, of course, they do it. Is it to manipulate people? Yes. Yeah, it's to manipulate you to go to see the movie. It's to manipulate you into go seeing the product. Why is this a conspiracy? Like who's conspiring? Who are the conspirators in the shadows? When it's all out in the open, like this is known. And anyone that works into marketing is aware that this is done. Google itself is admitting. Best example is the Gemini, the Google AI, right? Comes out, and you guys saw just how diverse, inclusive, and equitable was. Was that not done to manipulate? Like if you ask it to draw you a pope and it comes up with a black pope, that's a woman. Is that not designed by Google Fairness team, by their trust and safety team specifically in order to show to the public that a black woman can become a pope? I mean, ChatGPT was also woke, but it wasn't that level, right? So anyway, some proponents of the theory accuse government agencies of using bots to manipulate public perception. I don't know if government agencies actually use bots to manipulate public perception, but it is not a secret that government agencies do hire social media influencers, like through USAID, for instance. Like that was revealed. It was in the press. It was public, right? So the government takes taxpayer money, and then they use it through USAID to go through other NGOs. And then you, for instance, as a influencer, you're approached by the NGO, and they're saying, hey, if you promote these talking points, we will pay you. Receipts are being cut, taxes are being paid, there's nothing illegal. Oh, there's no disclosure. There's no law forcing the content creator to disclose. So again, I don't understand, like, why do you think this is a conspiracy theory? Now it's an allegation. I can prove that it's happening. Is it happening at a scale that I would say there's more bots than people on the internet? Absolutely not. Like the claim is not 100% true, but that doesn't mean that the claim isn't like 40% true. And it doesn't mean that the trend isn't there, that the internet is becoming more and more like cable rather than how it used to be 10 years ago. The date given for the internet death is around 2016 or 2017. The dead internet theory has gained traction because many of the observed phenomena are quantifiable, such as increased bot traffic, but the literature on the subject does not support the full theory. Hold on a little bit. Like, how does the world work? Like, if I go outside and I see that it's raining, do I need literature to confirm it? Like, you yourself are saying in this article that the observed phenomenon is quantifiable. Now, sure, again, I'm not saying that the entire internet is filled with bots, that everyone you interact with is bots. But to any person that has used Twitter recently, like, yeah, compared to 2016, it's filled with bots. Some bots are actually pushing for, government policy, yes. Like, during the pandemic, there were a lot of bots that were trying to convince people to get vaccinated. Other bots are used for commercial purposes, where they're telling you to go see a movie. Or they're attacking rival competitors. Like, I've seen bots attacking Stellar Blade. I mean, the politicians themselves are talking about this, right? Like, isn't the elections in certain countries suspended because Russia used bots on TikTok and shit? Like, isn't it like what the politicians are saying? So now the politicians are in a conspiracy theory? Like, why are they even trying to portray this as a conspiracy is beyond me. Like, no, it's an observable phenomenon. It's where the internet is going. I don't even know if it can be stopped, simply because there's no will to it. And secondly, the technology advances to the point where it's very difficult to stop it, right? Like, how do you prevent a bot from accessing a website when the bot behaves online the same way like a human? Because it got, ChatGPT 4.5 architecture. And it's able to communicate and use logic and reasoning and, like there are other people on the internet that are dumber than the bots. Like maybe this is a way to filter it. If someone is sub-room temperature IQ, then, well, it's a human. Can't be a bot. If someone is too smart, well, that's probably a bot. The dead internet theory has two main components. The organic human activity on the web has been displaced by bots and algorithmically curated search results, and that state actors are doing this in a coordinated effort to manipulate the human population. Yeah, it's called PR agencies. It's literally what they're supposed to do, like manipulating public opinion. Well, they frame it usually in a different way, they don't say manipulate public opinion. They will say something like change public perception, right? But that's their job description. Like PR companies, right? They are hired by politicians, both the right and the left, in order to change the optics, the perceptions of publics on certain issues. Like, this is the main cornerstone of doing politics. And they have a wide array of ways of doing it, through advertisement campaigns, through talk shows, going on various podcasts, and including using bots. Like, why wouldn't they use bots? Is it beneath them? Like, let's be honest, like, if it's beneath them, tell me the PR company who doesn't think using bots is beneath them so I can hire them. The first part of this theory is that bots create much of the content on the internet and perhaps contribute more than organic human content. Again, like, this is not something that I can prove. I know that there is an uptick in bot activity, but I don't know if, they're actually making more stuff than what humans are making. Although in the future, if the trend continues, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more bots than humans. And then they talk about the original post by Illuminati Pirate, citing the article, How Much of the Internet is Fake. Turns out a lot, actually, in New York Magazine. The dead internet theory goes to include that Google and other search engines are censoring the web by filtering content that is not desirable by limiting what is indexed. When I use Google search, I always get at the bottom of the search, 6 websites were not shown because of EU regulations, right? So basically, the government is actually, by law, mandating, like, this is not a conspiracy theory, it's fucking law. It's forcing Google, the search engine, to hide certain things. Like, for instance, websites that do not follow GDPR regulations. Like, if I want to go to a local newspaper from the United States, I often get a message like, this website is not available for you because you live in the EU and GDPR shit. Right? The Digital Service Act, it also forces search engines to do a lot of things. This is not a conspiracy. I'm starting to believe that either Wikipedia is right and all these other people are, the politicians and everyone else is delving into conspiracy theories, or maybe Wikipedia is just trying to mislead the public on this issue. Again, if the claim is that the entirety of the internet or most of the internet is bots, okay, that's a claim that can't be proven. It doesn't mean that it's true, it doesn't mean that it's false. It could be very well true. Like, could mean that most of the internet is actually bots. We don't know. But what we do know is that it is happening. Like, some of the internet, a significant part of it, is bots, and Wikipedia itself is saying so. They're basically saying that, yes, many of the observed phenomena are quantifiable, such as an increase in bot traffic. Let me know what you guys think, though, and as usual, I will see you in the comment section. Take care.